Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Fishing North Atlantic, where today we are going to continue our new challenge that we just started. I don't know, it seems interesting to me. But anyway, so I got 10 lines on board, and I have 20 minutes to set these 10 lines and pick 10 lines up. I can do more than 10 lines, but I have to get whatever I want in the water and out of the water in 10 minutes. So with that being said, I don't have a whole lot of time. Why are we not? There we go. I gotta get this set in the water and out in that amount of time. I have no idea where the fish is. That was 7 days ago. So we're just gonna set them and go as fast as we can. Anywhozer, other than that, so I decided to go with 200 or 2,000 hook lines. Hopefully we can get something out of this. Not very promising because there's nothing underneath the boat at this current moment. But anyway, so I mean, I may have to try this again when we see more fish on the sonar. But either way, hopefully we can do pretty good. So I've been keeping a notepad, or I started a notepad, I should say. And let's see. So last episode we did scallop. We did 20 minutes of scallops and made $335,679.34. So, with that being said, hopefully we can continue to make more money. I mean, like I said, it's just a thing trying to make it. Seeing basically what makes the most money. Now, of course, there's so many things you can do, to change this and so on and so forth. So, some people may say it's not fair and cheating and whatnot. That's why I decided to get 2 lines per each bait. So I got 2 lines of crab, mackerel, shrimp, krill, and what is the other one? No, I can't remember. What's the other one? Mackerel, shrimp, krill. What is this? Sardines? Mackerel? Herring? I think it's herring. I think that's what it is. Anyway, so I got 2 of each. And so hopefully we can find something, we can make a lot of money and everything else, and hopefully that just pans out. Now we are going to use the Monkey Pioneer just because it does hold nets, long lines, and lobster pots. So we will do lobster, of course, last. Actually, I may do trawling. Trawling is year-round, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Now, the only thing is that we are not in cod season. So, because we're not in cod season, it may not necessarily be fair, because, cod can make up a lot of money, but we are doing long line. So hopefully you guys don't mind this. Hopefully I'm doing it all fair and justice. And then if you guys have any other ideas, let me know in the comments below, and then we can definitely try to switch it around and do it again. I just figured, I wanted to see how it was. I wanted to see everything, and just see basically what fishery is the most profitable. Now, of course, we're getting some fish underneath the boat, so that's fantastic. It's just, it's going to depend on what you go for and what fishery you're actually after. Like I said, cod is a lot more money. Sorry for that, I hit the mic. Because apparently I talk with my hands a lot. But anyway, cod is worth a lot of money. I think it's like $10 or $9 a pound, or maybe even more. I don't know off the top of my head. I can't look because I'm wasting time. So, all that fun stuff. But that's in later in life. Now, netting will also be interesting because that you just, catch, willy-nilly. But I don't think, is there actually a time where all the fisheries are active? I'm not for sure. So, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat and just keep on going that way. There we go. So that I don't have to worry about it. But I can't remember if there's actually like one thing that all the fisheries are open, like pollock, haddock, silver hake, and all that fun stuff. I can't remember. So I may have to skip some time after this episode, or after I'm done, setting and stuff like that, setting and hauling, I'll check that out and see. And then if it is, then we will fast forward time and or even do everything later and then go from there. But so like I said, we'll have to see. But hopefully we can, like I said, making a lot of money. I mean, either way, we're going to be making money. Like I said, so far we're $335,000 ahead of the game, and that's after paying the crew and everything else. Now, the next kicker is going to be we are only selling in Ingalls Head. It doesn't matter. Ingalls Head is the place that I've honestly never been. I bought like the 2 boats from them, but that's it. So the Knott's Guilty and what else is out there? Anyway, whatever other boat was out there, I bought them all. So, I mean, that's the only thing I've done. So, we're going to sell all the fisheries and all the lines and everything that we do. All the fisheries are going to be sold at Ingalls Head, trying to keep it as you know, the same as possible. So, with that being said, hopefully, like I said, hopefully it's all going to be fair. Now, if you guys have any other ideas that can make it even more fair or what have you, please let me know in the comments below, and then we will definitely try to do that. But I just figured it would be fun. It would be a change of pace. I've been talking to a few guys and gals and everything else in the comment section, and I've been trying to get opinions, you know, like what do you guys want to see next and stuff like that. And a lot of people want to see this game. It is, you know, like I've been saying for a while now, it is the biggest series I have on the channel, and so I'm trying to keep it alive. I'm trying to make it active and more fun for me, trying to make videos so I'm not just sitting here, you know, bored out of my mind. And this is kind of exciting just to see. Now, of course, you know, there's other boats that we could use. I mean, there's like the small boats we can use and stuff like that. This is just a very well-around a ship. So if you guys want to see a different ship or boat, then we can use that as well. Just let me know in the comments below. And that is all you have to do. But, let's see. Oh, we got one more. And then, well, actually, we got 4 more. But, or 3 more? I don't know. Anyway, I can't keep track anymore. But anyway, I mean, there does look to be a good amount of a good amount of crab underneath the boat. A good amount of fish, as we can zoom out. I mean, it's doing all right. Nothing too terribly crazy good. But you know, we're just trying it out. There we go. That should be good enough for now. Trying to keep about 15 miles an hour so we set them all and everything else. It has been 8 minutes, so setting them is definitely going to take the longest amount of time. I knew that there was only going to be a certain amount that we can actually set, so and hopefully picking it up will be fun. Now here's another rule I just reminded myself. We can set however many we want. So we can set 200 crab pots. It doesn't matter. But the problem is that we have 20 minutes, period. So we can set 2,000 nets, 2,000 lines, whatever. But when you were picking it up, as soon as it hits 20 minutes, no matter what we're doing, as soon as it hits 20 minutes, we're done. We cannot do anything. We can't do anything. Like, it's completely done. So 20 minutes, that's all we get. So that is why we're trying to do this, you know, legitly and everything else. Trying to give everybody a fair chance. And so deep line will probably do maybe, you know, 10, maybe 15. I don't know yet. I mean, we're going to try to use all the time that we can. But as soon as, like I said, as soon as it hits 20 minutes, it doesn't matter if we're on line 1 or line 50, we have to stop. And then it doesn't matter how long it takes to get back to Ingalls Head, nothing like that. It doesn't matter, but everything that hits the water starts at 0, and everything that gets picked up ends at 20. Doesn't matter. So the time frame is basically, you know, it's basically 20 minutes. So this actually really all started because I did 20 minutes or $1 million in 20 minutes. I did that episode, and I'm like, you know what? There's a possibility where that could be kind of interesting, and so that is why we're doing it. And yeah, so right now it has been 10 minutes. 10 minutes and 6 seconds, and of course I was talking a little bit, and I've gone into the map and set autopilot and stuff like that. So there is other ways that we can kill time that hopefully we, don't have to kill too much time. But there is things that we have killed time doing, so we have to think about that as well. But hopefully it doesn't take too awful long to spin back around to pick them up. I wouldn't imagine it would take too long to pick these up, but setting them, it does take time. And I know nets take time as well. So that's going to be another interesting case, especially now that we're at the end of the line, literally and physically, I guess. So we got one more line to go. There we go. One more line. Let's just keep on and going. Bunch of pollock under their boat. But it's been 11 minutes. So now we have 9 minutes to pick all these lines up. I may have went overboard just a little bit. And it doesn't matter. I mean, we're at 5.1 million. So it doesn't matter if I lose any gear or whatever. I'm not worried about it. So I mean, we could go overboard, but I'm not going to pick them up. If I can't pick them up in 20 minutes, then I'm not picking them up. I'm just going to let them sit there and rot away, essentially. Great for the environment, but for scientific purposes, it's going to just stay in the water. So, like I said, hopefully it can all stay. And essentially, I'm just using the here. You can repair the boat. Actually, no, I don't want you to repair the boat. I want you to repair the boat. Essentially, we're just, trying to do everything. Now, skipping time, that doesn't matter, right? It doesn't mean any difference. It just means that we're just wasting time in the menu. And then we are going to have, let's see, 17 hours to pick up or what have you. So we'll do 17, trying to do this as quickly as possible. There we go. Oh, let's get back at the helm. Somebody get everywhere because we're going to need it. Thank you. No, you're tired. I don't care, to be honest with you. I tried to move other people to the boat, but for some reason it wouldn't let me. Where is my first line? Here, can we skip forward any bit further just because it's a little closer? There we go. We have just over 7 minutes. We have 7 minutes to pick up 10 lines, or as many lines as we can. So right now it just hit 13 minutes, and I am trying to keep this as fair as possible and trying to pick up as many pots as humanly possible, or lines and stuff like that. It's actually kind of interesting. It's kind of no fish. Great. That helps us out in picking them up, but it doesn't help us out in the money-making problem. So it's been 13 minutes and 24 seconds. Now, technically, I do waste like 6 seconds before I, actually start talking to, do everything and make sure that the recording is, recording and stuff like that. So, I mean, technically, I could have done a little better job of that, but maybe I'll give it like 20 minutes and 10 seconds of stuff. Oh, gee whiz. Insta-stop. That's a good line. Hurry up. We don't have time to be waiting here. There we go. Perfects are always acceptable because that just means that we can be doing good. The boat is shivering because, it's cold outside. It's summertime in Nova Scotia. So that's fantastic. A little bit of a screenshot there so I don't forget later. Oh my goodness, let me see. It is 14 minutes and 15 seconds. But it is so entertaining trying to do all this. It, or at least I think it is. Just having a challenge of you have a certain amount of time period. Now, like everybody that has been watching the series of Fishing North Atlantic, I normally do one episode of setting the gear, one episode of picking it up. But now having to set and pick up in the same episode, it's kind of difficult, not gonna lie. It's very nerve-wracking because this guy's taking forever. So I don't know if we're going to pick up all 10 lines. I figured that picking the lines up would be quicker than this, but apparently we're at a case of absolutely as slow as possible. And that's another thing as well. I forgot to say, the crew has to do everything. I'm not doing anything. The crew will do everything. So we are at the mercy of however fast they want to work. However fast they want to work, that's their paycheck, not mine. I get paid no matter what. They get paid X amount. It has been 15 minutes and 30 seconds. But now thinking about it, I'm going to do 20 minutes and 10 seconds because I normally, like I said earlier, I normally do wait a few seconds before I start talking, just make sure everything's working. So, with that case being said, we have just under 5 minutes before we have to stop hauling gear, no matter what. 23,000 pounds in that string. That's not bad. What's bad is that Grandma's getting tired. That's what's bad. But then again, we can, gut and freeze and stack and everything else later in life. Why do I have gear on my boat? I thought I sold everything. Did I not? Huh. Apparently I didn't sell them all. I thought I sold all my lines, but apparently there's 2 up there that I just didn't sell. 16 minutes and 30 seconds, so that string right there took about 1.5 minutes, approximately, to get there and pick it up and so on and so forth. So that's not really great. Not sure how many lines we're actually going to get. There we go. I mean, we're catching a lot of fish. I mean, I'm not complaining about that, but jeez. Come on. Pick up all the fishes quicker. Can we put this in hyperdrive? Please? I mean, for not being any fish under the boat, we sure are catching a lot of fish. And I just picked this tip up from the bar. That's another thing too, is I'm not actively going out and searching for the fish. I'm just getting a tip from a bar, going there fishing, dropping gear right after it, right? Just like how we always do it. So I'm not going out and actively searching for fish and nothing like that. I go out, get the tip from the bar, and that's where I go. So that's what I'm going to do for absolutely every single one, and we will see how much money we make. I don't really have a strong feeling that we are going to be beating scallops, just because it takes about 1 million pounds to make $3 million, or maybe more. If you have cod, then it's like 9 million. But we're not fishing for cod, right? So cod isn't there, and like I said, we may have to do this again because cod isn't in season. And then if we can get all the fishes, there we go. If we can get all the fish in on 1 month, that'd be fantastic. But I don't know if they have such thing. So, we'll just have to wait and see. 18 minutes and 10 seconds. So we got 2 minutes and 10 seconds left before we have to stop hauling. Now, if we can get, because I just realized this too. So if we get, say, to line 5, and we're actively hauling it, and then it goes over 20 minutes, that's fine, because we're actively hauling it, and I can't stop it. So if that is the case, then there's nothing we can do about it. I just don't think we're going to get there. Okay, let's go. 22,000 pounds. So right now we got 45,775 pounds. I don't think we're going to get to line 5. I really don't. But because this boat takes a long time to pick up speed, and it insta stops, so we don't have to worry about stopping. But going, we gotta worry about going. We got 19 minutes. So if it can pick it up in about 30 seconds, which I don't think happens, we should be able to get line 5, but I don't think so. If I would have known this, I would have only picked up 5 lines, or set 5 lines. But like I said, we're going to be dropping 10 lines no matter what it is. Deep line, everything else is going to be 10 lines. Nets is going to be 10 nets, stuff like that. And just to see actually what one's fastest and what one makes the most money for 20 minutes. And pretty much this is going to be the last one. So right now we're at 19 minutes and 45 seconds. We got 35 seconds before we cannot haul anymore. Or, well, maybe it's like 40 seconds. I don't know. But yeah, with how many fish are still out. There's absolutely nowhere that we're going to get it before 20 minutes and 20 seconds. It just hit 20 minutes. So we have 17 seconds, 15 seconds, and then 10 seconds. From right now, 10 seconds. And then we're going to have a countdown, because why not? And so we're going to have 10. Oh, actually, no, that was 2020. Whoops. So, yeah, so that's it. So this is all we're going to get. And we're going to let, 5 lines go out in the ocean, or 6 lines out in the ocean. And basically just kill all the fish. Whoops. Anyway. But, yeah, so we'd set 10 lines, and we only picked up 4. Barely picked up 4 lines with everything going on. So, that's not the greatest. But everybody's working good. Everybody's keeping good pace. I mean, let's look at Pearl there. I mean, she's got one person just freaking absolutely devouring it. And we got one more line, or one more hook. Let's see, how many fish are we going to catch in this one? Probably about 24. Let's go with 24. 14. Wow, I was super close. All right, let's see. So we'll go for that, and then sadly, I'm going to let 6 strings still go to waste in the ocean. Like I said, I do apologize. I know. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. So Graham's too tired and Pearl is too tired. We're not done yet. So here, let's feed you and let's feed you. We got 10,000 fish. Here, let's move you over right quick so this one slows down, because I don't want just raw meat or raw fish. I want at least frozen. Let's skip 2 hours. There we go. How are we doing? Okay. Oh, everybody's fine. All right. So we ended up with 60,587 pounds of fish for the grand total of $216,000. So haddock, 96, 96, 16, and 24. So that's not terrible. I mean, it's really not, especially for 4 lines. So $216,000. Let me write that down in my notepad here. Let's see. So 216,000, not 3, 216, comma, 262.01. And like I said, that's really not bad. Then I'm going to say 10 lines. Beautiful. So it was a little bit less, but I mean, you can't complain. We're still making money, so I mean, really can't complain. All right, let's see. Can we? I don't think you could see it from there, so let's go from here. Logbook. No, it's not that. It is wiki. Where is fish types? Fish seasons. That's where it is. Okay, so I want silver hake to haddock. Silver hake to haddock. So let's go here, right? So it's out, and then cod. So there's nothing. Yeah, so haddock, or silver hake, and then cod is here. So it's actually just different. Well, that sucks. So there's really nothing we can do. So basically, we won't go for cod, because I mean, it's going to be. So this will just be even playing ground with that. So what we will do is we will go back into port. What we're going to do is we're going to sell the long lines, because I don't need them. And then we're going to switch over to net fishing. Thank you much. And then let's go to the fish market. Buy nets, 156. Let's try to get 10. Thank you, $12,000 there. And there we go. That is all we're going to do. So thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you guys, are enjoying this, let me know. And then, of course, if you guys have any other ideas or anything else like that, let me know in the comments below. That'd be highly, highly appreciated. And I'll catch you all in the next one. And you all, take care.